You know, I love doing these daily recordings because every time I do it, it's the first time I've done it. Here we are on this journey together. And yet, this is not a journey in time. This is not a journey in mind. It's not a journey of imagination. It's not a journey toward what we think is going to give us happiness, fulfillment, enlightenment. It's not a journey toward anything we think. It's a journey out of the binding world of thought, seeking narratives. So where do we go? Where can you go from there? You can take that off-ramp right now. So where do you go? Well, your mind can't tell you. The next thought that comes, that's not it. And the next thought that comes, that's not it. And that can be frustrating to the degree that we have our identity tied into that thought stream. But just beyond that frustration is something else. And it's something only found right now. And it's not something you can grasp. It's not something you can put your finger on. It's not something that's defined by separation, by space, by distance, by being and non-being. In fact, it's not definable. There's no need to define it. We're leaving the world of definitions. And we immediately enter the world that, in one sense, we've never left. But this world is so radically mysterious that using terminology about staying and going, coming into being, going out of being, birth, death, really make no sense here. So what is this? We don't need to label it. We don't need to plant our flag. We don't need to find a way to rest here. It's full on, all the time. But it requires nothing of us. So we're relinquished of all responsibilities. We're relinquished of the seemingly endless job of trying to find the right place, find the right position, find the right identity, find the right way to feel better, find the right set of circumstances. We're relinquished of all of it. Your 5 sense gates are wide open, and they're direct portals to infinity. Not conceptual infinity, not mathematical infinity. That which has no definition, border, boundary, center, edge, beginning or end. You're staring right into it. And it's so revolutionary, so mysterious, that our mind almost immediately and endlessly tries to construct something that's not that. Something that feels like me, feels like my life as I know it, feels like the world as I know it. That's a defense, actually, against seeing this, feeling this, hearing this. Not this message, not Angelo, but what's right there for you all the time. Why? Why does the mind want to give us this distance, this distortion? Because without it, there's no need for thought anymore at all. There's no need for the illusion of a separate self anymore. There's no need for the illusion of need, desire, aversion. All of those are meaningless here, truly. So what happens here? Well, nothing happens here. And everything. All appearances are so clear here, so pristine, so alive, that you equally can't say anything about them. You can define it as luminous or describe it as luminous. But what does that mean? It means this. See what's right in front of you. If it's not staring at my face, that works. Look at the trees. Look at your hand. Look at the sky. Look at a stick. Something will be the catalyst. See what's really there, not what your mind tells you is there. That's the key. See what's there, not what your mind tells you is there. Which means also see simultaneously what's not there. Very important. But you can't go to the mind for this, or it'll become conceptual very quickly. And you'll, at best, just confuse yourself. At worst, you'll convince yourself you know and get it, but you only know it intellectually. You've learned the words. That's pretty common. I see that reasonably commonly in comments. People have learned certain ways of speaking. They've watched non-duality videos and so forth, and they learn these repetitive patterns of description of no self and no one's there, nothing to do. You know, it's so easy for the mind to get a hold of this. You've got to really be discerning about what is a thought and what is not. What is an overlay that suggests separation, and what is right in front of your eyes without a single label, without a single distortion of mind saying I'm here and that's there. What's primary to all of those movements? It's there for you, for everyone. But it takes perhaps a bit of courage to step off into the unknown fully and stay there. It's well worth it, but it can be a radical transformational process. At times. It's not always. You're nose to nose with it right now. Words really fail here. But this never fails. Doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't need to be understood. Doesn't need to be ascertained, captured, collected, figured out. It's too simple for any of that. Effort is too late. Thinking is too late. Conclusions are too late. Aha moments are too late. So lean into the mystery.